A woman just broke a world record at the Eiffel Tower. Detroit thinks this is a Hollywood-style sign. And hey, have you considered ketchup insurance? Hey, I'm Greg Ott, and we've got all these stories coming your way right now on your daily news refresh. So this is fresh video from Wednesday, where this woman is attempting a literally monumental feat. A 110-meter rope climb of the French Eiffel Tower. Our ascendant athlete here is Anouk Garnier, an elite obstacle course racer. She called this attempt here Monumental 100. And in this Instagram caption translated into English, she announced she would rope climb to the second floor of the Eiffel Tower, which rises over 100 meters and is home to a buffet, which according to this 6-year-old Yelp review from a woman in Brooklyn, offers pretty good sandwiches to hold you over after getting through climbing the Eiffel Tower. But that reviewer is likely talking about going up some stairs, or for most Americans, taking the elevator, and not relying on the sheer amount of arm, leg, and core strength required to pull off a feat such as this. Anouk's 18-minute climb ended up breaking both the existing women's Eiffel Tower climbing record of 26 meters and the men's record of 90 meters. And when she got done, she said in French, as is the fashion there, that she can't believe what she's done, it's so insane, and she worked so hard for a year to get here, and she can't even believe it's really happened. I can't believe she didn't even sample the macaroon bar up there. So this is the new 8-foot-tall sign that welcomes you to Detroit, Michigan. It reads Detroit, and some sign people installed it on I-94 on Tuesday. It's been described as a Hollywood-style sign, but its appearance is really more of a Microsoft Word-style sign. There's actually a default word art option that's pretty close to this design. You change Aptos to Helvetica, tweak the gradient and outline, and yeah, you made a 2D approximation in about 3 minutes. The city of Detroit says that they, DTE Energy, the Michigan Department of Transportation, the Federal Highway Administration, and the Fairmont Sign Company all came together to make this project possible. Here's a guy from the sign company.
We're proud to be involved in it, especially considering it's going to be a monument for the city of Detroit with our name on it.
The city wants you to check this sign out because we're looking real good, Detroit, but the local response has been mixed.
My first initial seeing of the sign was horrible. Didn't like it. I'm like, no, let's not go with that. But now that I'm seeing it up close and personal, I would have put the old English D myself, but it's beautiful.
I was actually happy that they put it close in the inner city, right? Normally it's on the outskirts, but it's in the inner city. It's a couple blocks over from the house, so we can come and take pictures.
Some people seem to have thought that the sign would actually resemble this mock-up that's been floating around social media. Assuming that's a 13-foot box truck, this mocked-up sign would be roughly 65 feet tall, which is slightly larger than 8 feet tall, and still taller than 10 feet when it's on those little 2-foot risers. On the City of Detroit's Facebook page, Thomas Savage called these 7 letters freaking embarrassing. Amanda Lynn asked, "What in the Timu do we have here?" And Sherry Beck observed, "At least they spelled it right." Detroit rapper GMAT Cash even just dropped a track trashing this thing.
Detroit, I know you lying. It looks like they got these letters from Toys R Us.
This is just one of 6 signs being installed around Detroit at a cost of $400 grand in city funding as part of a beautification program ahead of the NFL draft in late April. With the Detroit Free Press reporting, there are new aluminum Welcome to Detroit gateway signs rolling out as part of this project. Here's a mock-up I made in 5 seconds. Better see if I qualify for ketchup insurance. Out of Dubai, Heinz Arabia announced in March that it's now offering the world's first ketchup insurance policy, which they claim has been inspired by countless social media posts showcasing ketchup-related accidents. Makes sense, I guess. One of their marketing types claims the company's research says 48% of Heinz customers have ketchup accidents all the time, and yet 91% swear their love for Heinz makes it totally worth it. Sure, so on this website, you fill out some info, attach a photo or video, and choose from one of 57 different claim options because Heinz loves the number 57. Number 2 is the Mega Squeeze, in which the claimant attempts a mega squeeze of Heinz ketchup, causing ketchup to disperse in all directions. Number 35 is the Sorry Boss, in which the claimant causes a massive ketchup spill where they work, forcing them to apologize to their superior. And number 50, the Bloody Mary, in which the claimant somehow squirts ketchup into a nearby beverage, immediately affecting its flavor in either a good or bad way. Mine is probably number 22, where the claimant somehow manages to get ketchup solely on their head and nowhere else on their body. Then the terms and conditions. For this insurance, it's gotta be Heinz Ketchup, of course, and you also have to attest to the fact that this policy applies to accidents only. Intentional ketchup catastrophes are not covered and considered Heinz Ketchup insurance fraud, and you may be found guilty by the jury of the Heinz Ketchup Tribunal. Before I sign this, better read the rest of the fine print. According to their press release, it seems like if your claim is accepted, Heinz lovers in the UAE will have the opportunity to redeem compensation like laundry assistance and spa treatments through the Middle East's leading employee benefits app. And the insurance site says this is purely a promotional campaign that celebrates our customers' love for Heinz Ketchup. We are in no way launching any kind of legally binding insurance program. Any reference to the terms claims, fraud, guilty, insurance, jury, tribunal, etc. should not be construed as having any real legal significance. Seeing as I don't live in the Middle East and don't want to be found guilty by this fake jury, better not add my digital signature. I'll just finish my dinner.